Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'm Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your Lighter Leadership Coach, and welcome back to the Lighter Leadership Leap. This mini series is about helping you lead with more clarity, space, and self-trust. Heavy on the self-trust, okay? So today we're focusing on clarity, not long-term strategy. Not a perfect plan, just enough clarity to move through this moment with less friction. Okay? Just enough clarity to move through this moment with less friction. That is all you need to do in this moment. So, there may be times when you notice that you don't really know what you want anymore. Did Vicky just say that out loud? Yes, I did. And I'm going to repeat it one more time for you. There may be times when you notice that you actually don't really know what you want anymore. And often that's not necessarily because you're lost. Although that might be something you're feeling, that's not always the case. What I have found with my wonderful coaching clients that I'm working with, and what I've experienced myself on my own journey, is that not really knowing what you want is because you've spent a long time, so much time, responding to what's needed, expected, or required of you. Let that sink in. You've spent a long time responding to what's needed, expected, and required of you. And a lot of the time, you're doing it without even realizing because you're in go mode, you're in leadership mode. Now, when you're holding responsibility, projects, people, and outcomes, your own wants, your own needs, your own desires can get quieter and quieter and quieter. Now, they don't get quieter because they disappear, but they get quieter because there's no space to listen. Clarity doesn't usually arrive with fireworks. It doesn't always arrive crash, bash, wallop, there it is. Sometimes, just sometimes, it arrives when you give yourself permission to ask an honest question of yourself. So take a breath, and I want you to ask yourself this: what do I want right now? What do I want right now? Not what you should want, not what makes sense on paper, not what someone else expects of you, not what someone else says that you should want or be doing. What do you actually want in this moment? Give yourself permission for the answer to be small. It doesn't need to be big and magic and all of that. It could simply be more rest. It could simply be space to hear your thoughts again. It might be some support for you because you are the person always supporting everyone else around you. And for your bonus question, I want you to ask yourself, why does this matter to me? Why does it matter? Now, this bonus question is a really important one because often that's where the real clarity lives. It's one thing identifying what it is you need, want, desire. It's a whole other thing to understand, to figure out why it's important to you. Because in the times when the doubt comes in the times when you go, oh, well, I should be doing X, your why is going to keep you grounded. Your why is going to help you to hold that sacred time that you've carved out for yourself because you need more rest. Because if you don't rest, you are going to have a nervous breakdown. You need more space to think. Because if you don't get that space to think, these ideas, these creative projects you're trying to get off the ground, this change that you're trying to take the team through is just not going to happen. Okay? So think about what is it that you need right now and why is it important to you? And that important to you is you and you alone, not your boss, not your team, not your friends, not your spouse, not anyone else, not even me. Why it's important to you. So I want you to carry this question with you for this week. Now, you don't need to act on every answer. Like noticing is enough. Building that awareness within you is absolutely enough. Okay. And as you know, I am here for you. So if this episode has surfaced something for you, if this episode has allowed something to land for you, and you're like, oh, I need some time, I need some space to talk this through, know that we can do that together. The booking link is in the show notes. Reach out to me because I'm here. Now, until next time, I want you to keep practicing your freedom and exploring lighter leadership your way. Lots of love.